What's up, YouTube? It's Santos here. Gonna bring you guys a deck profile here for my new Twilight build. I based this build off of a Jaywalk Kids build that I saw a long time ago. It looked really interesting to me, so I decided I want to try it out. And to be honest with you, I'm loving the build. Obviously, I've tweaked it to my own version after testing against pretty much Dragon Plants, battling Boxers, Evil Swarms, Fire Fist, Insectors, blah blah. So this is what I have the build at right now. I don't think it's final yet. It probably could be a little better. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But we'll get started. Throw everything around. Alright, so first off, of course, Light Horns. Horrible player we have here. That's better. Triple JD, of course. Self-explanatory. It is a Twilight build, so it can't be Twilight without Dark Arm, and without BLS, and without Chaos Sorcerer. So basically here you have your 6 boss monsters. For the Light Horn engine, you're on 1 Celestia, 1 Garroth, 1 Jane, 2 Lilas for back row removal, 1 Aaron, the, of course, triple Lumina, and 1 Raikou. For now, I'm only playing 1, because I honestly only like 1, but I realize, like, it comes in handy against, like, the Evil Swarm matchup and stuff to get Ophion off field. So, there's a second one on the sideboard for that. Here's where the deck, to me, gets fun and interesting. You have the 3 Malicious. Now that it's back at 3, we can start doing shenanigans with this, along with Double Plague Spreader that he also gave us, which was almost sounding like they wanted us to play this in conjunction with Double Mizuki, which is back as well. So basically now in the Lightsworn engine, besides being able to draw big boss monsters like JD, Dark Arm, BLS, now we can really easily make level 8 synchros with the Militia, the Plague Spreaders, even the Chaos Sorcerer and stuff. So this just adds a lot of more options to the deck per se. It can be kind of dead at times, but it's just playing around it, to be honest. Then the other things you're going to want to know are 2 Necro Gardeners. I'm only playing 2 because the deck's already at 45, and honestly this deck is supposed to maintain field advantage, so most of the time you actually don't really need to be negated attacks because you should be pretty good with your field. And then 1 Card Trooper, which just helps with the milling, helps speed up the deck. I would probably try to fit in a second one, but to be honest, I only have 1 Ultra, which is the only reason I'm playing 1, to be honest. And it's just a good card overall. For hand traps, you got 2 Maxis for the Dragon matchup, which is pretty much going to be everywhere. And it's just, I mean, Maxi is just a good card in general right now. 1 Veiler. I'm only playing 1 because I'm only playing 1 in the main because I didn't want to. I was originally playing triple Maxi, but I find when I have Veiler, it does help if I stop the right thing. Plus, Veiler Militias make Black Rose, which help clear the field because I'm not running Dark Hole. And then plus Veiler Gores makes level 8s like Scrap Dragon and stuff. So it's really helpful in the right situation. Plus it's a light, so I can remove from BLS. And then of course Gores. That's it for the monsters. I think it's like 30, 31 monsters or something like that. Onto the spells, we got triple recharge for drawing. The 1 charge of Light Brigade that I'm still waiting for them to put at least a 2 to help make this deck a little faster and more consistent. 1 alert because you run a good amount of dark targets. 1 foolish because there's lots of things you want to get into the grave. Like there's times when you already have Mizuki Plague and Grave, and all you need is a Malicious or any one of those 3 that you just need. Just foolish it in the grave and start your plays. Monster Reincarnation to get back any of the boss monsters. Ditch anything that's dead in your hand to maybe get like another Maxi to set up for next turn. Things like that. 1 Burial is actually really good in the deck because you can put back stuff that you remove with BLS or Chaos Sorcerer, put back Necro Gardeners, put back Mizukis, put back Plague Spreaders you've top deck for. You can even put back Maliciouses and then go into Degusto Emerald and put them all back and keep doing shenanigans. So Burial, it's at 1 sadly, so if you mill it, you won't get all the benefits, but if you do draw it, it does have its good points. One Book of Moon is just disrupt plays because there's not many things to stop for this deck to tell other decks no. And then double MST for back row removal. That's it for the spells. And then trap lineup is very simple. 2-row decrees, because Evil Swarm is probably this deck's worst matchup. At least it's game 1 without side, so this helps at least not have to worry about back row. And then double 30 roar to help protect like your light turns when you're still trying to mill stuff. Protect the card trooper so you can just get more free mills. 30 roar is just an overall good card in this deck. So I'm running the deck at 45 right now. I used to have it at 43, and I probably added in decrees or something, but we're running at 45. It's still drawing really good. I'm actually drawing malicious is less consistently now, which I think is always a plus. So yeah, on to the extra deck. Of course, you have the 1 token for cores. Catasters for your 5s. For your level 6s, HTS Simoth. I think this is probably going to become a staple 6. The DD Warrior Lady help get remove problems off field. 1 Gaia, of course, the other level 6. The 1 Black Roach, just in case. And then all the level 8 you run. 1 Stardust. 1 Dark Hand, which is really good, help clear stuff that, clears end mains. Like I said, I play against Battling Boxers to clear Lead Yoke. It's just a really overall good card. 1 Colossal, because you do run some Warriors in there, so it does get a boost. Like I was playing against Evil Swarm today, and he detached, he left 1 on Ophion, Book of Moon this, attacked it, and he's like, you can't special it. And I just went into Jane, went into Augusta Emerald, and found a way to get over the Ophion next turn, so Colossal was really helpful. 1 Scrap Dragon, of course, is pretty standard. Crimson Blader standard, and then 1 Void Ogre Dragon, which is pretty much Sheehan, as long as I control no cards, which sometimes if you overextend and stuff, you probably end up with no cards, so this is really good to help protect against like Dark Hole and traps and stuff. And 1 Mistworm to round up the synchros, because Lumina Garroth Plague is a pretty good play. For the XCs, the only level 3 I'm running is Leviair, to just help put back Mizukis and Plague Spreaders and stuff like that. 1 Dagusta Emerald to help recycle the boss monsters, recycle the malicious. If all 3 of them happen to end up in grave, you just put 2 back, plus a 3rd one, draw 1, and then you can start doing the malicious shenanigans. Lavalva Chain, it's another foolish burial for the deck, so you can launch whatever you need in the grave to start your plays. And then for now, I'm testing out 1 Tachyon Galaxy. I haven't really had a chance to actually play it yet, but I had 1 extra room in the deck, and I think, based off the effect, I think it'd be pretty good in this deck with how consistently it can make the level 8 synchros, plus the JDs and stuff. So I think it'll probably come in handy at the time it comes. And then lastly, for the extra deck, for the side deck that I have right now, this is definitely not final, but it's just trying it out right now. 1 Christia for like the dragon matchup, stop special summons. The 1 Thunder King for searches like prophecy and stuff, which is still a thing. 2 Electric Viruses for the dragon matchup again. I can take the dragon, summon Veiler, synchro with them too. I can take whatever synchro they already have on board and just clear the board if go for game. 2nd Veiler for decks that just need more effects rather than special summon like Evil Swarm again. I tend to side out the Veilers, the Maxis for Veilers and stuff. 3rd Maxi for dragons. The 2nd Raikou, like I was talking about, for Evil Swarm, because that is a problem for the stack. I have right now on the side the double duality. I had these in the main deck, but I had to cut room for like MSTs and stuff, because back row was really a problem. So I guess I can side these in against slower decks to help increase consistency of things that I do side in, just to help out. 1 Dark Hole for decks that spam like dragons, or just things that have cards on board that I can't clear like Evil Swarm. 3rd MST for back row removal, Annulment of Extermination, just because I don't run many traps that other decks would, so if I hit a trap it's not going to affect me whatsoever. For traps I have 2 Breakthrough, just for, again, for more back effect negation, plus if I mill them it doesn't bug me. And then the one Mind Crush for Black Wings, because if they open up triple Whirlwind and get triple Cool, you're gonna want to get them out of their hand and not worry about it anyways. Plus Black Wings shouldn't really be that tough of a matchup for this deck. So that is my deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. I think it's a good time to be playing Light Sworns again. Finally, it's a meta I think I can finally compete in. It's a little slower, so I have more time to set up. Plus, I have things to help if in case they are going a little ham. I can at least benefit off it with the Maxis and the Vigors, or tell them to stop if they're trying to overextend with like 30 more and stuff. So that's the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.